Namaste everybody. My name is Yogi Vivek Rawat and I welcome you all to this online teacher training course. I'm going to explain the Pranayama techniques and their benefits. So I hope you enjoy this course. Namaste. Namaste all of you. Welcome back once again to the Pranayama session. Let's commence today's session once again with the chanting of universal mantra Om. So sit comfortably on your mat or wherever you are on the chair and close your eyes for a moment. Bring your both palms together in Namaskar Mudra. Inhale. Feel the vibration of the mantra, the chanting. Let these vibrations soothe your mind, make you calm, focused. Gradually release your both palms down. Slowly open your eyes. So in previous few sessions, we again discussed about important terms of pranayama. In just previous sessions, we had a talk about nadis, the channels, and what kind of postures we can be in while practicing these pranayama techniques. Now, in today's video, what we have to learn, we have yogic breathing or yogic breath. Now, this yogic breathing is quite important for all of the human beings, for all of us. We have indulged ourselves in a lot of activities that we have forgotten the importance of our breath. We don't keep ourselves kind of aware towards our breathing. So this is yogic breathing. I have divided it into 3 parts, so it's easy to understand what it is. Yogic breathing, in simple terms, if I say, it is a kind of breathing which allows you to breathe deeply and slowly. If you practice yogic breathing every day, you will feel so many changes, not just in your breathing, but the way you behave in your daily activities. So the first one is clavicle or shoulder breathing. The second one is chest or thorax breathing, we can say. Third one is abdomen or diaphragm breathing. Our main goal is that we should utilize the work of diaphragm. We just do not provide a work to a diaphragm. We always just keep on breathing through the chest or through the shoulders. You might have noticed in some big cities also, or like maybe in small towns as well, because of today's bad diet, bad lifestyle, and so many factors are there. Because of those factors, when you climb by stairs, when you just walk a little bit, how you breathe, and forget about even this, when you're just sitting comfortably, when you're watching TV, when you're eating your meal, when you're doing so many activities, how you have always taken your breath for granted. It is the most important factor if we talk about the water, food, and breath. These 3 things are very important, and without the breath you cannot even survive for more than 5 minutes. 5 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes even, if you have very good capacity in your lungs. And yet we always take it for granted. So there is a kind of concern. So this first kind of breathing, which is known as clavicle or shoulder breathing, It plays a very small role in the entire form of breathing, yet it is quite important because it kind of completes this breathing. The second one is chest breathing. So chest breathing is something where you are not utilizing your diaphragm. You are just, when you are inhaling and you are sucking in your belly. That is a kind of wrong method we do, and that means we are doing chest breathing. When you inhale and your belly slightly puffs out, that means you are kind of doing good technique of breath. The third one is abdomen or diaphragm. As I told you, when you are breathing in and your belly puffs out, that means you are doing correct technique. What happens when we breathe in? Our lungs expand, and because of the expansion of our lungs, the diaphragm muscle, which is just underneath our rib cage, it tends to get squeezed and it tends to go down, which allows our belly to come out. When we exhale, the lungs get squeezed and the diaphragm, it gets expanded. So it moves, it shifts upward, and at that time our belly is squeezed in when we exhale. So this is a procedure, and we follow the wrong procedure. So it is important to bring these kind of breathing one by one. Firstly, only focusing on abdominal or diaphragmatic breathing. Then slowly, when we are doing it correctly, just add chest breathing to increase the length of your breath. Slowly, when you just get mastery over that, then add the clavicle or shoulder breathing. We can practice this kind of yogic breathing while in a sitting posture. As we discussed about, there are few postures which we should apply in our pranayama practice. Second one is shavasana, lying down on your mat through the support of your back muscles, just being relaxed there and practicing this technique while lying down. Third one is while standing, while walking, while doing everyday's activity, we can perform this. So there is not a particular position where you should be in order to practice this technique. But for the beginners, I always would like to suggest it that they should practice it. Like, it would be better if they start this practice with shavasana. You're lying down, so it is easy to understand the concept of abdominal movement, your chest movement, and your clavicle, collarbone, and shoulder, like this movement. So it is easy to apply and to practice this comfortably while lying down. Sitting posture, if you have any kind of lower back issues, if you have, if you don't have that much openness at the hip joint, then perform it in savasana firstly, and keep on doing asanas also. We talked about this on the opening day, on the opening session. So just keep on strengthening your spine, keep on strengthening the muscles surrounding it, and you feel comfortable in any kind of sitting posture, then you comfortably can start this practice. But if you're not comfortable in your position, it will always disturb you. So you cannot keep your focus fixed in the practice. You cannot gain the benefits of the practice. Now, while standing, walking, when you keep on practicing in savasana and seated posture, you will be automatically you will be aware of this technique. So even you're walking, you're talking to somebody, you're eating food, you're reading the book, you're watching a movie, you're aware of your breathing, of this deep breathing. And in that way, as I told you first day, we all have been given particular breaths. So in this way, you can increase the lifespan. That is the other matter. If someone maybe dies because of unnatural some kind of accident, that is a different way. But naturally, where your body is kind of living for a long time and you're not getting old very soon. So it depends on how you breathe. If you breathe very slowly, if your breath has got that nice length, if you are holding the breath inside step by step properly with the practice, it comes, then definitely you can live a healthy and long life. So how to do this? To start with Savasana, it is vital, it makes sense. So you can lie down on your mat, throw the back, and you can just separate your feet a little bit. If you have any kind of lower back issues, you can bend your both knees, or you can adjust a cushion under your knees. In that way, you can avoid any kind of lower back pain. Keep your every body part relaxed. And now slowly bring your awareness towards your breath. Be aware of abdomen. Be aware of where your diaphragm is situated. And as you breathe in, instead of sucking in your belly, puff the belly out as you inhale. And try to increase it with the practice. As you exhale, slowly squeeze your belly in. So try not to do that like too much. Try not to exaggerate that. Try to bring the kind of natural pattern, and you can just apply your efforts a little bit more. But try not to do this, like try not to squeeze your belly too much as you exhale. So you're not indulged, you're not getting into a competition. Yoga is not about a competition. So just keep on practicing this abdominal breathing. So as you inhale, puff your belly out. Feel the expansion of your abdomen. Feel that how your navel is reaching upwards. As you exhale, feel that how your navel is being dragged towards your spinal column. When you are doing it without any efforts, move to the second one, chest breathing. Add chest breathing here. So firstly, abdomen. As you inhale, puff your belly out. You can keep your right palm just above your navel for the feeling of the movement, and left palm on your chest. As you inhale, move this right palm up with your belly muscles. So as you inhale, belly puffs out, puffs up. Inhale a little more, feel the expansion at the chest. And then as you exhale, firstly release the chest, release the abdomen. Do it for several times until you feel that it is happening automatically. Then at the end, try to add this clavicle or shoulder breathing. So firstly, as you inhale, puff the belly up. Inhale a little more, feel the expansion at your chest. Now from there, try to inhale a little more and feel the little and subtle movements of the shoulders or of the clavicle a little bit. And try to practice it. You can hold it for 1 or 2 breaths. Try not to hold it too much during the initial stage. As you exhale, release the shoulders down, release the chest. At the end, feel that how your belly is getting squeezed in. This is 1 round of yogic breathing. Now do this for several times while lying down. When you feel comfortable in lying down position, you can practice it while sitting posture. Again, you can keep your spine straight, chest open, shoulders roll back. You can keep your palms, right palm on your abdomen, left palm on your chest. And again, you can practice it in that way. Or you can adopt a mudra, chin mudra also, by joining your tip of the index finger and tip of the thumb. Or Bhairav mudra, you can keep your right back of the palm over the left palm on your lap. And that way you can practice it. Try to slowly practice it while in a standing position or walking position. Now I always suggest that this yogic breathing is quite important before you get into any kind of, alternate nostril breathing, Kapalabhati, Bhastrika, these kind of pranayam. Before that, try to regulate your breathing. Try to make your breathing long, deep, slow. It's a kind of preparation you are providing to your practice. And then you can move ahead slowly. This kind of practice you can do daily, any time of the day. There is not a particular time. Yogic breathing is not a kind of intensive breathing or a kind of, visualizing, which is going to put you in a way that you should be in a particular kind of state. It is not something like that. You can practice it anytime. So that's it from my side about yogic breathing. I hope you have found it helpful. Try to implement this. Try to do it practically any time of the day and feel the changes, feel that experience, observe everything, and try to share that experience with others. So again, let's close this session with the chanting of Om. Sit comfortably on your mat. Close your eyes. Breathe in, breathe out. Bring your palms together. Inhale. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Rub your palms together. Bring your palms on your eyes. Release your both palms down. Gently open your eyes. So, see you in the next session. Until then, be safe. Enjoy your life. Namaste.